Jazzy, we're back.
Oh, Toddy.
What's wrong, mate?
Oh, my head.
Not again.
Oh, my head.
Not again. What's happened?
Oh, I've had a big weekend. Toddy. I've had a big weekend. But you know what? I'm dedicated to the cause. I'm here. It's good to be here.
I was a little bit worried, mate.
I was worried.
I was waiting for the text. Oh, sorry, boss. Not today.
Can you
Not today.
sniffing into the microphone? No, I'm here. I'm all good. I'm not using any more of my sick leave. Not feeling too crash hot. I'm sure you're not either, but I'm sure we can get into that.
It was a big one yesterday.
Oh, it was
wasn't
a big
it?
one.
So we'll touch on that after.
Yeah.
I knew you'd be feeling a bit rough, but I still brought in a beer anyway.
Yeah, you did. Oh, thank you for that.
And you haven't. I saw you had a sip before, and you haven't thrown it up.
No. Well, there's nothing more after a big weekend of drinking. There's nothing I like more than having another drink on the Sunday,
dog, mate.
Yeah, because I really deserved it. But
So what beer do we have here?
we got the Big X Initial Brewing XPA Smooth Tropical Extra Pale Ale. That's a mouthful.
There's a lot of words.
Yeah, it's not bad though.
Not much on the can. Grey can. Real minimalist energy they're going for.
You know what? That's me all over. So no, I don't know. I don't mind this one actually.
That's good.
Big fan of the XPA. So we'll see how we go.
That's good. Like us on all socials: Insta, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all the rest.
Yes,
Speaking of charts. We're back on the charts. Did you see what country we're in the charts on this week?
Mate, and if you thought it couldn't get any worse, our lovely
not
friends...
Not worse.
Any
Any
better?
more
Obscure?
Obscure, that's the word I'm looking for.
Down in Taiwan, we're huge over there.
216th in the comedy charts in Taiwan.
That is crazy.
Free Taiwan.
How many? Yeah, free Taiwan. Free Hong Kong too. What's going on there? That's just been...
Yeah, that's been real quiet lately, hasn't it?
Put to the side, hasn't it? CCP.
So if you're a few listeners from Taiwan,
yeah,
just tell a few more mates, get them to listen.
Yeah,
and then we'll eventually get to number one on the charts there.
And maybe I'll start learning some Taiwanese, and I'll say, "Free my guys, Taiwan."
Taiwanese.
Heaps about nothing.
Do they speak Mandarin there today?
Not sure, but I'm sure Duolingo has got me covered for that.
I'm not sure. That's a bit out of our
way out of my spectrum.
Out of our thing.
Yeah.
We'll get into it. How was your week?
Oh,
it was a long week.
It was a long week.
Take us back to the start.
So, do you start your week on the Sunday or the Monday? You're one of those people.
I think technically it's a Sunday.
Okay.
But I don't know. Monday has a real first day of the week vibes to it.
It does. But
Sunday just feels like it's tying everything in a nice little bow.
That's right.
Like we're here today,
yeah,
capping off because it's Sunday when we record.
That's
we're
right.
We're here capping off a nice week.
Yeah.
I feel like Monday should be the first day of the week.
Okay. Well, let me take you back to Monday. And we're there. I wake up in the morning.
Oh, yes.
Gee whiz, feeling fresh. I've had 10 hours sleep. But where have I got to go? I got to go down to Ellis Park and have the best time of my life.
What a shame.
What a shame.
So we had Listen In Festival.
That's right. The spin-off. No, it wasn't spin-off. It was the spin-off festival of Listen Out.
So Listen Out is all over the country. Little old Adelaide. No, we're not getting all the acts. So they do a little side show.
A few boys there.
And they will call it Listen In instead.
Yeah, bloke soup out there. So it was good though. Rocked up. What happened first off? Well, I can't remember. Got the maxi. Everyone gets out.
So long ago.
Has a leak.
Yeah.
Has a leak on the wall.
That's how you know festival season's back. Like I saw Shit Adelaide did a post like that as well. And it was like heaps of boys lined up along a fence. It might have been a wine tour or a festival or something like that.
Rate it.
But that was us.
Yeah,
we had one mate, Brady Talks.
Yeah,
he was ready to punch the window. He could not do the 25-minute trip to town, and his bladder was about to explode, and so was he.
I think that man got a UTI from holding his piss in for too long. But yeah, so we got the boys there, leaky cauldron off on the wall there. Then we headed across to Diagon Alley. And we got a fucking feed at Hungry Jack's there.
Oh,
shout out to the Hungry Jacks that are like in the petrol stations, man. They go brazy. They go brazy, man. Got a few barbecue cheesy bees. Headed over to Ellis Park, and
so we're going in the gate.
Lo and behold,
we're going in the gate. Here we are. A lot of
joyful,
law-abiding citizens walking, about to have a nice day. Sniffer dog comes up to one of our other good mates.
And it wasn't me on the mic, the sniffer dog. No, that's for sure.
One of our mates, another good friend of the show, Big Zacky, got a dog sat down next to him. Yeah. And he just like knew because he didn't have anything on him.
Yeah, that's right.
He was like, yeah, come on, bring us. Let's see what you got. Yeah. They take him inside.
Yeah.
And, get your kid off. Oh, and because he's got was it diabetes?
Epilepsy.
Epilepsy.
He probably has
I think
diabetes
it's both.
too.
I
Yeah.
think
He's got,
and he's got like pills for him.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the cop was real like arky. Oh, what are these, mate? What are these? Like
Yeah.
thinking he's like got a bust. Like he's like cracked fucking one of the Mexican drug cartels.
He's got Pablo
No,
in the flesh.
They just put my fucking whatever.
My back pain, brother.
And yeah, so that was interesting.
Very interesting. Now, rumours floating around that he was made to squat and cough over a mirror. Not sure if that's true, but gee, I wouldn't be able to look inside the abyss of Zacky's arsehole, mate. That's for sure. For some, potentially 4 pills of, whatever you want. But gee whiz, yeah, very interesting. But anyway, we get in.
Yeah.
Lovely
Finally.
setup out there. Lovely setup. 2 stages, music's going off. I look around.
Uh-oh.
Distinct lack of Villy's food van.
Yeah, you were telling me you were very keen on
A pastry.
there was a Villy's food van at the last
spin-off.
festival.
Yeah.
And you just went nuts on the pasties.
I said, give me 6 of everything, you dogs. No, I did say I will take 3 sausage rolls. They said we got 1. I said, all right, make it 1 sausage roll and 5 pasties. 4 pasties and a donut. And they looked at me and said, yes, sir, you're a valued customer,
yes, sir.
Jazzy, and we love you. And thank you for your business.
So there was no
no Villy's food.
no
van.
Villy's. What?
That's fine.
What food did you have?
I actually didn't get any food throughout the day. My cheesy bees were sitting nicely. They were rolling me through. I was running off a dream and Hungry Jack's cheesy bees, man. So I was going well.
That's me every other day. I had 6 dim sims and 2 chicken skewers.
Saw that. Now Toddy comes and sits down next to me and my partner Tash, and we're having a bit of a yarn, me and Toddy says, "I'll be right back. And I'm thinking, where is he gone? He's just absolutely smashed 3 dimmies, and he comes back
with more.
with some more dimmies.
But do you remember why I ran off in the first place to get more? Because I came up to you.
You're gonna show me.
No, I was like, oh, we're talking about what we ate. This was like later in the night, so a few beers had been consumed. And I was like, I was telling you and Tash, like, oh, I just ate something before. I can't remember what they're called. And you're like, I don't know, what are they? I'm like, pastry around the edge, filled with strange stuff. And you're like, I've got no idea what this is.
I said Dagwood dog, and he said, it's not a fucking daggy.
Pastry.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, just stay here. I'll go back. I'll see what they're called. Because I could not remember the name dim sim for the life of me. And then come back with 3 more.
Too Oriental for you. Taiwanese won't be happy. They're like dim sim lovers over there. Anyway.
Enough about the food.
Yeah.
Music was good as well.
Music was great. Should we get it into our hot or not?
Yeah. What's hot for the day? What's not? We'll start with hot.
Hot. So my acts for hot, what did I have? Medusa. He was on the...
When was he?
I think it was a he or a she. They were on the main... not the main stage. The stage opposite the main stage. Just at like 5 p.m. We're trying to have a seat. And what do you hear? You just hear a... do. Oh, yeah. Had to get up and get ready for that. So, no, that was good. I enjoyed Medusa. It was interesting.
I wasn't there. I'm not sure how I was.
Yeah, not sure. Probably a dim sim, to be honest.
What's hot for me? I got Central C. That was really good.
Oh, I had Central C too.
Everyone left me though.
Yeah, you were right at the front.
It was because Chris Lake was just finishing.
Yes.
And the good thing about this festival, it's not like a half hour between each set. And then I saw the boys like leaving. I'm like, no, where are you going?
Centure's on, brother. Centure's on, yeah.
So then I was just up by myself, like up the front. And it went nuts.
Yeah, he looked very good. He was wearing a full tracksuit though. He would have been hot because it was stinking out there. It was steamy.
The Nike Tech
Central, was that what it was? Yeah. He would have been steamy, but he was great. So he was definitely in the hots. 3 better beer hats.
Oh, that's hot.
Now, that was extremely hot. Now, not only were they hot, the day was hot. And as soon as I got there, my scone was absolutely burning up. I know, I'm thinking, fuck me, I made a huge mistake.
I was worried about you in the sun.
Oh, mate, I was about to turn into fucking some goo. Like, just some goo on the ground. You know the Pokemon muck? I was about to be muck.
Yeah. So better beer,
yeah,
great hats, shit house beer.
Oh, look, we did rate it a D beer, but I'm almost thinking, like, the hat's at S tier.
Oh, the hat was great because it saved thousands of people from heat stroke.
And it was white, so it was deflecting the heat, so that was great. So they're in my hot.
Another hot for me, AJ Tracy. He was good.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't like him.
I put AJ Tracy in the knot.
No.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Because he was getting shitty at people doing the Tiago Silva
chant.
chant.
Right. Yeah.
So,
I forgot about that.
So if you don't know AJ Tracy, he has a hit song with other UK artist Dave. And it's called Tiago Silva and there's a chant. and people were doing the chant, and he said, "Oh, stop it,
He's like,
stop it."
If you stop chanting that, I won't sing it. We won't do that song.
Yeah,
we won't do that
it's
song.
like, mate,
come on, bro.
Come on, dude. This is what we're here for. We
vibes.
don't want to hear your B-sides. Like, I really enjoy AJ Tracey, but
man.
not everyone.
But I could see how it would be frustrating though.
Oh, definitely.
It was like from the first song.
Yeah, true.
People were doing it.
True.
Like, come on, just wait.
It's alright. It's alright. But we can agree to disagree there.
What's not?
Yeah.
I got Chris Lake.
Yeah, I had Chris Lake too.
A
few reasons.
I like house music, right?
Love house music.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's alright.
But you've heard one, you've heard them all.
Once you hear Boots and Cats 1, there's only Boots and Cats 2, Boots and Cats 3 to follow.
There's your house beat, and there's only so much sampling you can put over the top of it. I remember looking to like good friend of the show, Trav McDonald, and he played this before. Yeah. And Trav said, no.
You haven't heard this one?
No, this one's different.
Yeah.
This one's different.
This is off his latest album, Boots and Cats 4.
So you had him too?
I had Chris Lake. He was disappointing, and not only that, he played an Aussie classic, Rufus Du Sol, in a bloom. And what does he do when it gets to the best part? Just completely fucks it. He completely fucked it.
And puts the basic hat at the house.
The scuts, mate. That's not how it's meant to go. It's meant to go the way that's meant to go.
Moment.
Euphoric.
Yeah.
You're meant to feel like you're on a cloud. But no, he fucked it for me.
I've got the merch tent.
Merch tent was an L.
There was nothing in there.
Really? I didn't really have a look.
We had a look. That was the first thing I went to because I just wore like a normal tee. So then I could buy something there.
Yeah, and chuck it on.
And then nothing was doing it for me.
Nothing there. So good friend of the show, once again, Zacky boy.
Yeah, here's a story.
He's in the mosh. He's having a good time. I think this was to Chris Lake. And as we said, it was hot.
Yeah,
and
hot, steamy.
There were some birds there, some girlies. They definitely could not handle the heat in the kitchen.
They weren't wearing the Better Beer hat.
They were not wearing the Better Beer hat, and they paid the full price for that.
This bird was munted about 4 in the arvo.
Yeah.
No Better Beer hat.
No.
What a sunstroke.
No moles.
And she chucked up on our good friend Zacky Hallian.
All over the shoulder. So we said, Zacky, go get yourself a nice little merch set. Yeah, and what did he get? He got some BB no money.
Yeah.
Eat your veggies. So interesting by him, and he got a size small, I reckon, because that thing was airtight on his body. He looked like he was wearing Lycra going out for a bike
Michelin
ride.
Man, you reckon?
Yeah, he was the Michelin man.
On,
yeah,
man.
He was, the old bobblehead. He's got the big head on the small body. He was but shout out to him, mate. Had to go spend $50.
The last one I had for what's not drink prices.
Oh yeah, but that's always going to be. Yeah, that's always going to be a factor.
You still got to note it.
When you're paying $14 for a seltzer, something's seriously wrong with our society, you know?
And so that also doubles as our Dob in a Pub. We are dobbing in another festival, listen in/listen out festival. You could get 3 pints at the fucking Red Lion for that sort of money.
Facts. So
but the trick was everything was like that sort of $13, $14.
Yeah.
So you got your seltzers and your beers.
Yeah.
They're like one standard drinks. Why would you not just get a double black, which was $14 as well?
Because the double blacks have 30 grams of sugar, mate, and they make your head
stop it.
They make your head hit like a bloody rowboat, rocking back and forth in your skull. That's what it feels like.
Yeah,
feels like someone's grabbing your brain and just squeezing it like a sponge.
How good was the double blacks back in high school parties? Did you get on them?
Oh, absolutely. And when you used to throw up, it used to taste like Wheat Bix coming out your mouth. Yeah. Did you ever used to get that?
No.
No? Okay, just me. Anywho.
You got any other good stories from the festy?
No, but I obviously had a great time the whole day. And just disclosure at the end really topped it off. They were insane, but it was just the one dude. It's usually a pair of brothers, and it's just the one dude. Another guy stayed back. But disclosure was sick. I think a couple of people went over to Bruce C, but that's about it. Enjoy the day, so can't complain.
Lovely. Happy with that?
Happy with that.
That was only on Monday.
That was only Monday.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Best man Jazzy was put to the task of putting together a buck show.
Yes, and it was get pissed. And it was a enthralling success.
Yeah, I think so.
Everyone had a good time.
Anytime there's a few boys and a few beers, I call that a success.
That's right. And the bus rides were very interesting. To and fro.
Yes.
There was lots of hand sanitizer being sprayed across the
that's right.
pub floors. What else happened? I can't really remember.
Not as many stories as the festival.
That's right. We had a debuck in a dress. That was interesting. He was getting a lot of comments. What else happened? I can't really remember.
Not too sure.
I'm very hazy. Memory's very hazy.
Yeah, maybe they'll come back to us as the week goes on.
One thing I did have written down here though, at the Big Shed brew house.
Yeah.
We're up on the top floor. There's a TV there with a bit of casting on the TV, and the boys took it upon themselves to get the YouTube up and have a go, have a suss. Now they've decided to put Heaps About Nothing on the TV for
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
to see. Now, what do we think about that? Free
I was
publicity.
happy. I was happy. I wanted the view. I wanted people to
have a game.
see, because there was a few other people on tables up there, and I was like, "Geez, you seen those boys before on TV?" And they go, "No. Who are they? Who are they?" And I go, "The Heaps About Nothing boys. Haven't you heard about them?"
Yeah.
They go, "Oh yeah, I reckon I might have seen them on TikTok a few million times." Like, that's
yeah.
all.
Oh, there you go then. That's all good. But
there was another video that got put on the screen. The Stuntsman.
The Stuntsman, yes, we love the Stuntsman. If you want to do
yourself a favour, go check out a young Toddy, a young Trav, very very young boys.
Yeah.
Malachi and Aussie Jedi.
Jordan, yes, he was there.
Doing stunts as 8-year-olds to the sound of "Give Me More" by Britney Spears.
Unreal, hey.
So type that into YouTube, Stuntsman. Trav McDonald.
It's entertaining stuff.
There's one thing that did happen.
Yes.
It just got me thinking. I can't remember which place it was at. I went into the toilet, and it's the old school dilemma. You go into the cubicle to sit down.
Yes.
Let me paint the picture for you. Walk in.
Yep.
You know, you got your urinal.
Yes.
Funeral. And then you'd have like a row of cubicles, say 3.
Yes.
From closest to the door, middle, furthest away.
Yes.
If you were to go sit down, which one would you sit down on?
Whichever one doesn't have the most shit sprayed against the back of the bowl. Because let's be honest. Nah, probably the furthest one away.
The furthest one away?
Definitely. Yeah.
Because that's what I would have thought too. Like, you think the closer, people aren't walking that far.
That's right.
The further away, the cleaner, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I remember, so I was having this dilemma, and you can imagine me just pissed.
Yeah.
And this is all I'm thinking about. While everyone else is having a good time. Which seat?
Yeah, yeah.
But I remember a report came out a few years ago saying which ones were the cleanest.
Right.
For this actual dilemma.
Wow, okay.
And so here it is. You might think you're limiting your exposure to germs by using the furthest toilet from the door, but you'd be wrong.
Wow. It's the opposite.
It turns out that your best bet is in fact to use the nearest cubicle.
So I guess everyone's thinking the same, and then everyone's gone to the furthest one away.
Experts theorise that people tend to skip the first stall in favour of stalls further back to have a little bit more privacy. But because the first stall is often the least used, it contains the lowest bacteria levels.
Yeah, right. So I was wrong then. So when I was thinking I was going to the end so that people wouldn't hear me trumpet a chorizo pizza out.
When you thought you were smarter than the whole world.
Yeah.
You really weren't. So you've got 1, 2, 3, closest, middle, furthest. Which one would you say is the dirtiest?
The furthest now.
No, you're wrong again.
Oh, the middle one.
Research suggests that you should avoid the middle stalls because of centrality preference. Means most people use them.
Centrality preference. Yeah, right. People just want to be in the middle of the action, don't they?
I guess so.
Well, I definitely did indulge in some cubicle picking. I'm not a big fan of the urinals.
No?
Now that we're on the subject.
Yeah?
Yeah. I got sandwiched up against the wall by some blokes in a urinal.
When?
Yesterday.
What?
Yeah, you were there.
By our mates or by random people?
No, by our mates. So why would it be by random people?
I don't think I was there.
That'd be a bit silly.
You got jumped in the toilet.
No, I was trying to take a piss and I got squeezed up against the wall by 4 other pisses.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because very interesting.
We were giving it to you for just being in the corner, and we're just like, hey, mate, come stand next to us.
Yeah, I don't.
But speaking of pissing, something else that happened this week. I had a medical.
A what?
Medical.
Oh, yes.
For a new job.
A medical exam. Prostate exam.
Same job.
Oh, okay. Yeah, how'd it go?
Anyways, I think I got the job. They haven't said I failed it.
Nice.
I feel like they would have said something by now.
Yeah, they said no good.
Anyway, you go in and you got to piss in a cup.
You do.
And I'm like, geez, am I going to get a bit of stage fright? Am I gonna not fill it up? Is it gonna be a weird color?
Yeah.
Just all these sort of things going through my head.
Bit of anxiety there, yeah.
Anyway, I'm like nervous as. All right, go in the toilet.
Yeah.
And boy, did a lot of wee come out.
Jeez.
I filled the cup. She goes, you only need it like to a quarter or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I was worried if I wasn't going to hit that.
Right.
But
absolutely
I
smashed
filled it to the brim.
expectations.
And I was like, oh no, please stop.
And then
Please stop. And it didn't stop. So I had to keep going into the toilet.
Oh no.
And then because it was like 3 times the amount required, I was like a little bit embarrassed.
Yeah.
So I tipped a little bit out the toilet
Nice,
just to get it down a little bit.
Was the nurse in there with you? Did she say?
No.
I was gonna say then she goes, if you fill it up too much, you have to drink it to get it down to the thing.
Bear
Bit of
Grylls.
Bear Grylls. Drink your own piss. Bit of sterilisation there. No, that's good. What else was I gonna say on that? Can't remember.
Probably nothing.
Pissing in a cup, something along those lines.
Did you ever piss in a cup story?
No, I don't piss in many cups. Nor have I ever drunk my own piss. So it's not really something that I want to be doing very often. Toddy, do you indulge in a Netflix series? Don't you? You do enjoy Netflix
every now
series.
and then. Yeah. If one is good enough, I'll watch it.
So I'm going to attempt now, because I'm very organised and I never miss a beat when it comes to preparation. I've actually going to check my notes and I actually didn't write down the series, what it's called or what it's about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recollect it from memory.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you about it.
Yes.
And you tell me whether you watch it or not.
Oh, okay.
It's on the Netflix top 10 right now.
All right.
But you let me know. You see how this goes. So I think it's called Out in the Deep, a submarine story. I think that's what it's called.
Okay.
Now, have you seen this on Netflix? Okay, so there's a man. His name is Peter. Peter Mark something. and Peter is an engineer. He's an inventor. He builds stuff. Builds submarines. He's got this big warehouse. He builds submarines. He's a crazy motherfucker. Anyway, this guy builds this submarine, takes out this journalist on the submarine thing, and they go missing. And he pops up like 2 days later, but no journalist. Right? Female journalist. Not there. She's not there. She disappeared.
They've come back.
Yeah.
No journalist.
And he goes, she had a medical episode. Oh, I had to get her, get out and throw her body away. Anyway, very sussy. Sussy stuff.
That's not going to fly in the court.
No, so it's one of these murder mystery things, and it's like a bit of a documentary spec. It's an Australian docu.
So it's a true story?
True story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like an Australian documenter. She's like, because he wants to be the first amateur person to send a ship to space.
Yep.
She's there like trying to record all this stuff. Rah. Oh, here it is. Now, so they're recording it. They go out. Anyway, cut to the chase. He chopped her up, killed her, fucked her, and chopped her up like Jeff.
Oh, is this the Aussie Jeff Dahmer?
Yeah, well,
he was Australian.
No, the documenter was Australian. He was from Denmark or something.
Yeah,
this is a great recap.
This is good.
Yeah, but you should watch it. It's great.
No, I don't have to now.
He fucked her and chopped her up like
Jeff. I don't have to watch it now. Remember,
Jeff.
This is the new segment where I just can't be bothered watching something. You just come in and tell me what happens.
Yeah, facts. So
is this a series or just a one-off?
It was just a one-off thing. It's 90 minutes. And
I don't have to watch it now.
Yeah,
neither does any of the.
You get the full gist.
That's good.
But some of the clips that they show in there, he's like an actual psychopath. He's like saying to these.
Do they show like real life? Stuff.
Yeah. He's like to these girls like, oh, you messing with like a psychopath, and they're like, oh, you're so funny, Peter.
Yeah.
It's like, no, he will actually fucking chop you up and kill you.
Yeah.
So if you want to give that one a watch, don't need to now. Because
if there's anything else that you've been like hanging out to watch, but you haven't really got the time,
that's right.
Just tell us, message it into the Insta.
And that one.
And then
that one is
Jazzy can recap it.
That one is Out in the Deep.
Out in the Deep.
I think.
Maybe.
By Peter
something
Mark.
Deep, something out.
Something
documentary.
Jeff Dahmer 2, that's what I'm going to call it. Submarine spec.
All right, very nice.
Anywho.
Should we crack in a Jazzy Sport?
We'll crack in a Jazzy Sport. Play this thing.
Every week's a big week in Jazzy's sport world.
That's right. Always a big week. People love my take of Netflix series. They love my take of sports. So I just got to give the fans what they want, We've got to keep it rolling. So this week, Jazzy Sport on my headline. Still the most boring sport in the world. Formula 1.
There's a race today. I didn't watch it.
No, it's actually been red flagged for rain.
So I didn't miss out on anything.
Gee, you'd be fucked if you're a Pirelli wet tyre because those things do not get used at all, ever. So Japan.
Can you believe they have wet tires?
Yeah, I've never actually seen them use it. I'm not sure for wet races, but they just red flag it instead. So pretty much, raining in Japan.
Yeah, right.
As it is, raining in Japan.
So it's Jazzy's weather.
That's right.
Speaking of weather, a few hundred mils in New South Wales over fucking the weekend.
Seen that. We'll get into that. I've got that on my radar for
Jazzy's weather.
Another one of the biggest races of all time. Anyway, for some reason, there's a fucking tractor out there on the racetrack. But I think it was just the Aston Martin race car.
Oh, because that thing's a fucking 45 kilometers.
That thing's a fucking tractor. But no, there was a genuine tractor or a crane out there. And if you remember back, if you're a Formula One fan, you remember Jules Bianchi actually died at Suzuka by hitting the tractor. Now, there's footage of Danny Rick going past the fucking tractor at 100 fucking kilometers an hour. The thing's just on the side of the track, mate. What are they doing out there? You know, surely they would have learned from last time. So that's a bit silly, isn't it?
They didn't.
No, they definitely didn't.
What else happened?
Still on F1. Danny Rick is not going to get a drive next year.
Isn't he?
No, so he's decided...
So he's racing supercars.
Oh, I don't know what he's going to race. I actually hope he goes into amateur go-karts or something.
Yeah, well, he is a fucking amateur, isn't he?
Yeah, well, they say you're only as good as your last race, but gee, have a look at his last 2 seasons. It's very interesting, isn't it? Now, something in your alley, Toddy. Something in your alley.
Finally.
The darts.
The darts.
Yes. Now, we love the fucking darts, and we don't just enjoy smoking them. We like throwing them too.
We like throwing them
too.
I threw a dart into a mate's hand once. Good friend of the show, Watto.
Oh.
But to be fair, he did put it on the dartboard.
I see. So you weren't actively...
So it wasn't 100%. It was my fault.
Yeah, so you did throw the dart. Yes.
But it's like, would you send a train driver to jail for hitting someone that was sitting on the train tracks? Probably not.
Probably not. So in the end, you were just an
accessory, maybe.
Accessory,
but not But come on,
accessory to phalange.
Yeah, anyway, what's happening in darts?
MVG Michael Van Gerwen beats Peter Wright. Are you aware of these characters?
Yeah.
All across it.
Snakebite Wright.
Snakebite Wright. Is that what they call him?
Yeah, because he's got like have you seen the tattoo? Or not the tattoos, but he does the paint on the side of the head. He has the big mohawk.
Oh, does he?
Oh, mate, this bloke.
He's a bit of an interesting bloke then, is he? I thought they would have called him like the cobra. Well, the cobras don't have fangs; they just constrict. Anyway, convincingly, what? Yeah, Michael Van Gerwen beats Peter Wright, snakebite, rattlesnake, convincingly, and sets up a final with Nathan Aspartame. Yeah, Aspartame.
What tournament was this in?
The World Grand Prix. Now this is confusing because they call Formula One races Grand Prix, but now they're calling the darts the Grand Prix. I'm not seeing them driving around.
They probably do more driving than F1 in the wet.
Yeah, facts. They probably do. But yeah, so that'll be interesting. So stay tuned for that. I'll give you some updates. In the tennis, I forgot to cover this a couple of weeks ago. This is backdated, but I think Roger Federer retired, and everyone just started crying.
Yeah,
did you see
sad.
that? Yeah, it's not sad. You're getting paid millions of dollars to do the thing that you're good at.
You're going to eventually not do it anymore.
Yeah, that's right. You made so much money. You're like the best ever to play the game, but then his biggest rival,
our boy Joker's better.
I was about to say facts. Then no, I don't think that's facts. I think that's cap.
He's got more. I was almost going to say Grand Prix. He's got more Grand Slams.
Well, he should take snakebite rattlesnake right to the fucking cleaners then, shouldn't he? At the end of the day, but yeah, everyone started crying in the thing. I just don't understand that. I think leave it out a bit. Tennis.
Yeah, agree.
I think they should play on carpet.
Well, here's the thing. There's 4 Grand Slams. One's on hard court.
Yeah.
One's on clay.
Yes.
One's on grass.
Yes.
But then they do another one back on hard court. Surely the 4th one should be on a new surface.
They should play it on like a ping pong table surface, but it's like the whole thing.
Or
carpet.
Concrete.
Exposed
aggregate, so there's a little bit of deviation.
And they and they play with like those.
I guess that's similar to hard court. I don't know.
True.
I think that is just concrete, isn't it? Or it'd have to be something different.
But it's smoothed over. It's smoothed over. But I want them to play with like those Spalding handball balls.
Yeah.
That you can buy at Rebel Sport for like $4. Like they just absolutely ping them at each other. So that'd be good. Make tennis a bit more exciting. And last one in Jazzy Sport. Once again, recap from a couple of weeks ago because I missed this. My sources didn't get to me in time. Mayweather fights a Japanese mixed martial artist and just collects a $20 million US pay packet.
They kept that quiet.
Yeah, I know.
See that.
I didn't see that, but apparently he's setting up a rematch with Conor McGregor again in the near future.
Hopefully. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
Yeah, because we all know what happened last time. That was great fun.
No, it sucked, didn't it?
Yeah, it went for 10 rounds and then
we all went to the pub.
Yeah,
had a big day.
Fuck. The Walker's Arms. So
yeah.
Anywho, that's Jazzy Sport.
All right,
beauty.
Back. All right, we're back, and this is something we spoke about a few weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
Happy Meal Challenge.
Yep.
We finally got our first contestant other than you and myself. Heno, how are you?
Not bad. Yourselves, fellas?
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Not too bad. We needed to get someone else in that was going to do a bit better job than us and get their name on the board. What's the times on the board at the moment over there, Jazzy?
We said Toddy got a 115 and Jazzy got, I'm not sure, it's an asterisk next to mine, a 151.
An asterisk?
The reason why there's an asterisk there, it wasn't my best effort, but I think Heno's here to make up on my behalf instead for yours. Okay. So if he can beat you, I'll be happy with that.
I think he's gonna. I think anyone's gonna beat us, and they get ourselves up on the board, similar to the Top Gear board.
That's it.
Big fan of the show.
Big fan of the show. Yeah, been listening since F1. Obviously, fan of the show. Got
the hat.
Got the
That's
hat.
Right,
yep. I think I might be the only 2-hat owner. Bought a second hat from you.
Yeah,
that's
two-hat owner.
Two-hat owner.
Oh,
Two-hat owner.
You should have done the double, one back, one front.
He took it to Perth as well.
Yep, took it to Perth. Wore it the whole way over there and on the whole time I was there for the full 4 days. It was.
Is it true you were, there was like a sort of a family event and you were going up and hassling people saying, "Have you seen my hat?"
I did indeed.
Now that is in the contract, the stipulation. Now, you are obeying by that. You would have heard a couple of weeks ago we actually called someone out for actually not obeying the contract or stipulation. Yes. So it's nice to hear someone taking it on board, being a part of the team.
Well, I think the night I got the hat was at a quiz we were doing in Theberton, and the second I went up to the bar to get my first beer and he was pouring it, I went, "I noticed you're looking at my hat."
No, I wasn't.
No?
Oh, yes, you were. Okay. Yes, you were. I'll tell you anyway.
That's right.
Well, I got something for you. All right.
So we got you coming in to do the Happy Meal Challenge.
We do.
So we've got a burger, small fries, and a small Coke.
Yep.
Have you had a few cracks at this before?
So I had a crack at it and messaged you because I was like, I've done sub 1 minute. I'm pretty happy with it. I was like, yeah,
that'll get your name on the board.
That's all right. That's pretty good. And then yesterday I thought I better have a crack again, see how we go. And it wasn't quite as good as the first time, but we're going to see what happens.
That's right. You didn't want to burn out all the good times.
Correct. That's right.
In qualifying.
Yep. No, that's exactly
So we'll get into it. We'll just unbox it.
All right,
I'll grab that off you.
Yeah.
And we're just going to give you a running commentary as we go here. Now, it's harder than it looks, Toddy. It is way harder than it looks.
As we found out ourselves.
That's right. It wasn't just as easy as having a Sunday munch.
You almost threw it up everywhere, didn't you?
Well, I think I was a bit dusty on the Sunday too. Now, this is going to be a reenactment of me at 10:30 a.m. this morning when I actually did get a McDonald's cheeseburger and had a bit of a mung. But this might be a little bit quicker than my efforts. So,
what's going to be your technique? Drink, chips, or burger?
So burger first is the way I did it the quickest. Is burger first, chips, and then smash down the drink afterwards with lid off. Don't have to have the ice.
No.
I was going to say I should have got it with no ice, but that's all right.
No.
And
we'll decide if it's eligible. All right, let's give it a crack. I'll get the timer ready.
It smells delicious, might I add. McDonald's have really outdone themselves. All right, here we go.
If it's easier holding the plate, or would you lean over, put it on the thing? If we can make some room.
We'll lean over. Let's see how this goes.
All right, here we go.
Are you ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1.
And he's made a great start.
Great start.
And
Way better than
that
you did.
cheeseburger may as well have not have existed because, geez, that thing is just getting absolutely munked. What time are we on, Toddy?
We're just about to crack 10 seconds, and the cheeseburger's just about gone. A couple of bites left.
That's solid. Now, around this time in my effort, I was still enjoying my second bite of the delectable cheeseburger. So,
moving on to
doing
chips now. Just rolling past 25 seconds.
And might we add, Hannah's been lovely to bring us some Prancing Ponies XBAs, which is absolutely lovely. They will be getting drunk once
More than you've ever brought here.
recover.
You only bring 2.
Yeah, facts. Well, it would be cheaper to bring a 4-pack, wouldn't it? Very
Just tipped
solid.
over 40 seconds.
Solid time here. Solid time.
Uh-oh. Oh, I know.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No,
That's gone down the wrong hole.
it almost came back up. That's okay.
He's
He's pulled out. That's all right.
having an issue. Oh, no. Oh, no. No speed eating. Speed eating cancelled.
We'll can it there. We'll can it there. We're gonna get it. We'll be back in a sec. We'll just let Heno get his breath back, and then we'll see what went wrong.
We'll see how we go. We'll recap. Oh. Well, unfortunately, a bit of a DNF. That's okay.
DNF. It happens to the best of us. I've seen Max Verstappen do it in the F1 every now and then, so it could happen to anyone.
That was brutal.
What happened there? Was it the burger that you got stuck on?
The burger got stuck literally in my windpipe. I couldn't breathe for a minute there, so it was either finish the meal or die.
I was genuinely thinking, who's going to have to call triple O, me or Jared?
Yeah, it wasn't looking great. But no, that's okay. Put your best foot forward. And
I'm pretty disappointed with myself. Sorry, guys. Let the team down.
That's okay. But you're still going to get your name on the board. and there's going to be a big DNF next to it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to come back and redeem
Which
myself
begs
at
the
some
question,
point.
should Jared's have a DNF next to it?
Absolutely not. Because
Did you end up finishing it? I can't remember.
Oh, absolutely I did. In spirit I did. Perhaps not the whole meal, but it doesn't matter. I was sipping on the Coke, so that's all good. But
But it
That's all right.
does prove it's a lot harder than
It is
it's
so
made
much
out
harder
to
than
be.
you think, because you think it's just going to go down nice and easily, but then it's the bun's dry than you think, chips are dry than you think, and you go, right, that's it.
Maybe
It's not happening.
for next time or other people that come on, complimentary sauce, we can sauce it up a bit more.
It's not a bad idea.
yeah, that would be a good idea. Well, just goes to show that the record holder Joey Chestnut, not only can he gobble the glizzies, he can gobble the cheese.
Was he the Happy Meal
I believe
holder
so.
though?
Yeah.
But 15 seconds.
That's
Unreal.
unbelievable.
Yeah, I believe so.
It's one of those records that is actually impressive.
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
That's
All
all
right.
good.
Well,
We'll
sorry,
call it.
fellas, but
If
no
you're,
worries.
if you're interested in completing the challenge and beating Jazz and me by minute 15,
We'll try and
hit us up on the Insta.
100%.
I'll see you in a sec.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
All right, well, we've almost killed a man, and we've let him walk free, so...
I'm going to have to message him and ring him when he gets home just to make sure he actually made it.
Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer the third, me and you third and fourth. Just
We're out here killing people. That's what we just
That's
really
right.
wanted to do. I hope the Henne's all good, but
Yeah.
he put up a good fight. He was trying to force it.
But the Macca's cheeseburger put up a better fight and absolutely closed his windpipe over. Oh, well.
If anyone else wants to come in and have a crack, I know a few people have been messaging me
Yeah.
saying that they think it's very easy.
Okay.
That just goes to show you
It's deadly.
it is not.
It is deadly.
It could put you on your ass and it could put you into emergency.
That's right. Shout
I
out.
just wanted to get back on sport.
Yeah.
Something we've been following for the past few weeks.
Yes.
Chess scandal.
Yes.
It's not going away anytime soon.
No, if anything, it's coming to the pinnacle of the drama yet to come.
This is.
That made
I
no
want to
sense.
see a documentary on this, not about your
Submarine.
into the sea, whatever it was
Into
called,
the deep.
into the deep blue fucking.
Submarine edition.
I want to see the scandal of Hans Niemann cheating against Magnus Carlsen. So
Absolutely.
where were we? Oh, you're already all up to it. I don't have to catch everyone up to it. So
Yeah.
there's been a new development.
Mhm.
Remember last week Hans put out. No, Magnus finally came out and put out the statement because he'd been very quiet.
Yes.
And he said, I think Hans is cheating,
Mhm.
which he's going to say. He's not going to back down and say, no, he's not.
No, well, yeah, that's
But
right.
now it's officially in writing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now, chess.com have come out,
Oh, the big boys.
the big boys.
The website owners.
So they're like the biggest online chess.
Yeah.
They have like tournaments on there for like money. So it's like
Yeah.
not just like social chess, is it?
That's right. No, well, it's not just social chess for me, mate. Yeah, there is big money to be won.
And they
so-
came out with a 72-page report this week.
Wow, I did not see this, so please enlighten.
Chess.com say Hans Niemann likely cheated more than 100 times following accusation by Magnus Carlsen.
100 times.
Whoa.
Okay.
We were starting to take his side.
How much lube did you have to go through to get those anal beads up there for 100 times in
Yeah.
chess?
But if he's doing it online, he doesn't need the beads.
Oh, it's just for pleasure then, I guess,
Yeah,
isn't
just
it?
for
Yeah,
pleasure.
that's right. Okay. No, fair enough. Wow, okay.
Hans
100
Niemann,
times.
19, has been the talk of the chess world after five-time champion Magnus Carlsen accused him of cheating during their Sinkerfeld Cup game in September. We know this. Niemann denied he cheated, even offered to play naked, but he did admit he cheated twice at age 12 and 16. However, major website chess.com has released a 72-page report that highlights more than 100 games where the platform believes Niemann cheated.
Wow.
These games are dated between July 15 and July 2020.
That's ridiculous. 100 times.
Were you ever taking his side? Or did you
Fuck no.
suspect?
I think he's a dweeb, bro. I think he's a dweeb. He needs a haircut too. Have you seen him? He looks like an incel.
He looks like a little like Jack Harlow, like
he
a
looks
nerd version, doesn't he?
Yeah, the chess version.
The chess
yeah,
Jack
he
Harlow.
does, doesn't
The
he?
nerd
He
Jack
does a
Harlow.
bit. He does a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
say it
no,
for
I
a
never
reason.
took his side. I'm a massive dick rider of Magnus Carlsen. I love Magnus Carlsen. I think he's the GOAT. Gary Kasparov, who, you know.
What?
Gary Kasparov was the best player before Magnus
Bobby
was the
Fischer?
best player. Yep, him too. He played a bit of chess in his day.
The
didn't
bird
he?
from Queen's Gambit.
Beth Harmon. She's a
was
fictional.
that a true story?
She's a fictional character.
Oh man.
Yeah, well,
That'd
I
be
wish she
cool.
was real. Yeah, but
I guess no one would be able to see chess pieces move on the roof.
that's right.
That's a bit fictional, isn't it?
But yeah, it's a little bit how you're going. But anywho,
Anyway, the majority of the alleged cheating offences happened in games in 2020 when chess gained a surge of popularity online as the world dealt with the COVID-19 pandemic.
that's right.
And obviously the
Queen's Gambit.
Queen's Gambit coming out.
Yeah.
We present evidence in this report that Hans likely cheated online much more than his public statement suggests, the report says. consistent with the letter we sent Hans privately on September 8, 22, we are prepared to show within this report that he, in fact, appears to have cheated against multiple opponents at chess.com prize events, Speed Chess Championship qualifiers, and the Pro Chess League.
Wow. So he's cheating in big tournaments.
So these aren't just social things.
This is for money.
This is like,
Yeah, he's trying to win money.
We also have evidence that he appears to have cheated in sets of rated games on chess.com against highly rated, well-known figures in the chess community, some of which he streamed online.
Wow, okay.
These findings contradict Hans' public statements.
Yeah, for sure.
So these aren't just like social games where he's having a having a nice little play, like Jazzy. What's your name on there?
Joe Mama Jazzy.
Joe Mama Jazzy.
Yeah.
Elo of 24.
No.
Just playing against.
No. Add 700 onto that, and then you'd be yes. He's not just trying to play the scholars mate for fun. He's generally out there trying to win a buck. Yeah. And he's doing so by
he's just
way of cheating. No, he's not. He's been a wanker about it. No, I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
But it was the way he came out and said, no. He could have just come out and said, you know what, you got me.
If you're going to cheat against anyone, don't cheat against like the number one rated chess player in the world.
He probably could have got away with it if it wasn't him. Because this is only blown up because it was against
the big boys.
The only known chess player in the world.
And he made a statement about it. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm interested to see what happens next. I want him to get revoked.
Our investigation has revealed that while there's been some noteworthy online play, they've caught our attention as suspicious since August 2020. So they've been on to him for a while. Right. We are unaware of any evidence that Hans has engaged in online cheating since then. Right. Our investigation has concluded that he did, however, cheat much more than he publicly admitted to, including many prize events, at least 25 streamed games, 100 plus rated games on chess.com as recently as when he was 17 years old. Neiman has not commented on the report.
Yeah, as you wouldn't. I think
his lawyers told him, no,
probably not the best.
Shut your mouth, Hans.
Be accepting. I think I saw something that his coach cheated as well, like back in the day when he used to play as well. So it's just a cheating thing, mate. They belong in the bloody savannah in Africa, don't they?
I was taking his side.
Really?
Yeah, I really wanted
the cheater to win.
No, I really wanted Magnus to get knocked off his little perch.
No, why? What's wrong with Magnus?
Nah, come on, man.
He's
I thought he was just throwing the toys out of the pram.
No, he's the GOAT for a reason, mate. He is the GOAT for a reason. So interesting to see what happens next.
I think he's going to jail.
Well, I hope so. Hope he goes to
with
jail.
the fisherman and the poker player. No, the poker player wasn't.
I actually watched a clip of that today, and that guy was so filthy at her. But it's like that was just a call, mate. Best call you like.
There was a video saying, "Oh, look at this. She's wearing something," but I'm pretty sure it's just like a microphone box.
Oh,
and people are just out to
get her
because she's a woman. That's why.
That's right. Misogyny is apparent in this.
Not in here, mate.
Capitalist world. No,
we respect female-friendly podcast. We are the most female-friendly podcast in the world.
Yep, and 10% of our viewers are female. I think.
And the 216th best, funniest podcast in Taiwan.
And shout out.
How many percent did you say you're female?
I think 10 or 15%. We need to bump those numbers up. What should we talk about?
I don't know.
No,
if you're female and you listen to us,
send us.
What would you like to hear?
I don't want to stereotype, women.
Should we bring back celebrity gossip?
Celebrity gossip, yeah, maybe. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Message in. What do you want?
I feel like girls enjoy the Netflix recap series. I feel like they really...
No, but they actually watch the series, I reckon. I think it's dudes like us. So like, what can Jazzy tell me? What happened?
I need this fucking half-wit to explain it in layman's terms for me. So, yeah, I don't know.
What do you think of this beer?
It's good.
I like it.
I'll probably give it like a B. It'd be a generous A.
A B.
A B?
A B.
Yeah.
It's a beer. B for beer. I like it. I like drinking it.
B for beer, just not better beer. But the hats, yes.
Oh, those hats are great.
The beers, no. All right, Toddy.
Oh, and thanks to Heno for bringing us some lovely frothies there.
Some prancing ponies, yeah. Shout out.
So he just rocked up, gave us some beers. We almost killed him. He's on his way. I hope you're all well, Heno.
Yeah. Sure. Thanks, mate.
Should we get out of here?
Yeah. All right. See you next week. Bye.